not that you lose, it's how you lose. And we got completely dominated today, especially late, midway through the second half. You look at the rebounding total in the game. You look at their free throw attempts in the game, their assisted turnover. There's no answer for them defensively, and then couldn't compete long enough to find a way to hang in. Give them credit. Obviously, they're a very, very good team, especially now that they add Isaiah Livers back to the table. They're one of the best teams in the country. Very, very difficult to guard. The way they shoot it, the way they spread you out. But we had a lot of things go wrong today just in terms of our coverages. First half, we did a decent enough job to hang in there and actually got the first basket of the second half. But concentration level and the ability to play through mistakes, the ability to play through runs is non-existent on the road. It's very disappointing at this stage of the season, in particular coming off a really hard playing game for our team on Thursday.
Just in a game like today where Trace Davis only had 3 shots, what are you telling him he's kind of just not doing this?
Trace has got to play hard, and part of what Trace has got to understand is you got to do it every night. In this league, it's very difficult for freshmen in general to be, one of your best players. But in Trace's case, he knows that we depend on him for a lot of production in a lot of areas. And, today is one of those days where, he didn't get a lot done offensively. And when you look at his rebounding totals, his aggressiveness at the foul line with 2 attempts, a lot of those things don't come with touches. His rebounding, his effort, talent. His free throw attempts come off with rebounding, effort, running, talent a lot of times. And today wasn't his best day. But we have to find a way to bring Trace with us on the road here eventually. We have to find a way to have one of our best players help the cause, and he'll do it. He'll be fine.
Coach, what were you most disappointed with defensively, and where did they hurt you the most, in your opinion?
I mean, they're tough. Their spread looks and what they do with shooting, spaced out on the ball screen looks. We weren't able to get what we wanted to get done a lot by impacting the ball, and our ability to guard the ball, especially in the second half, was non-existent. They drove our closeouts, they ran through passes, and just at the end of the day, they can pretty much set a ball screen at any point in time in the second half and pretty much get downhill or get a shot, get what they wanted. And if they missed, the most disappointing thing was they were non-existent on being able to rebound in some 50-50 plays, but just defensively, it's just poor all the way around.
Archie, when you look at you guys on the road this season, what are the defining factors that led you guys to be not competitive in so many games Big Ten play?
I'd say competitive is the word. Plain and simple. I mean, you play at Assembly Hall, the emotion, the energy level in that building. Obviously every team here feeds off great home courts. When you go on the road, you're all you got, and you're going against really good teams, really good places. And you have to find a way to be good at what you do. It's what you hold yourself accountable for. You believe in what you do. And at some point in time, when that belief kind of goes away, you can see it right away. The lack of tough plays, long rebounds, 50-50 rebounds, just broken plays that go their way. Those things don't happen by chance. They happen the same way that we make them happen when good things are happening for us. But when you're on the road, you believe in yourself. You believe in what you do, and you have confidence in it. And at some level, that can't just be one of those things where you have it on Thursday and you don't have it on Sunday. So we had to find a way. We have a lot more opportunities coming up, and we're going to have to earn our stripes here down the home stretch. And we're going to have to take a group that does a little bit better job here in the next few days preparing to go to Minnesota, or it'll be the same thing.
Coach, address what has to happen for this team to make the NCAA tournament at all, or are you just kind of okay right there?
Just like every other team in this league, win. There's no scenario, there's no magic number, there's no nothing. You play every game right now, and every win you get's an unbelievable game. Since December 3rd, we played 25 straight high major games. You got plenty of opportunities. Whether that's Iowa on Thursday, whether it's Minnesota on Wednesday, whether that's Penn State after that. There's so many good teams in this league. It's not about what you have to do. It's about finding a way to get wins. Period. Get as many as you can. And at the end of the day, you look back on your resume, and they'll tell you if you're in or not. But you earn that. You don't beg your way in. You earn it. And today's one of those wheels. It's a loss. You got to find a way to be better on Wednesday, and then you got to find a way to be better the next day. You're going all the way until the last game, and there's no point in worrying about the NCAA tournament right now. The point being is it's an opportunity every time out to get a great win, and we have great wins on our resume, just like a lot of teams in this league does. And you have an opportunity on the next one out to play against another really good team. So You know, the teams that find a way to earn their way in the winner's circle, they put it in the deal. I don't know how many it's gonna take, but you're gonna have to win.
Coach, how would you grade your guys' effort overall and rebounding, and what level do you think does it need to reach when you get to Minnesota?
You know, without being sarcastic, we failed today. A lot better. You know, I think that Minnesota does a great job shooting the ball, using ball screens just like these guys do. They have one of the premier big guys in the country in Turo. And, you know, our ability to rebound the ball is something that, you know, when we have that in check, we're effective. And, you know, make no mistake, it's probably the most vital thing that we have when you look at the stat sheet if we're successful in a game is rebounding. That's why the score was what it was today. Not because they didn't make shots and they didn't do this. I mean, at the end of the day, when you look at minus 16 on the glass, you got no chance.
That's a question, Justin.
Just ask about Ron. I guess after the day going on, just kind of worked out. How do you feel this?
Duran did a good job. You know, he was effective not only, you know, in different portions of the game, start to finish. He was able to, you know, command some attention. He handled himself well in and around the basket, knocked shots down, and, you know, hopefully he can build on the performance. I thought he was decent, pretty good the way he played against Iowa, and, you know, it was good for him tonight to hopefully build on this. He got 19 minutes, and he made all 9 of his shots, which is good. You know, he was definitely the most effective player on our team. We need to have more than one. That's the one thing I'd say. We need to have more than one guy, you know, be able to be effective. And, you know, Al, in particular, I thought Al was decent in the game as well. And, you know, but for the most part, it's got to be a collective group. When we're effective, we have 9, 10 guys effectively playing. And we need to find a way to get more guys contributing when we go into a road environment. Not that you're not going to struggle at home at times as well, but we're only as good as the collective group. We need to get more guys contributing, more guys confident in playing. And it starts with our team, the ability to defend and rebound. You know, if we're effective defensively and we're rebounding, we're going to be all right. Today, we didn't have either. Couldn't defend the ball screen, and our inability to rebound on either end to give us a chance, you know, sort of turned into what it turned into.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Yep.